Welcome to our daily devotional entitled The Applied Life. Now, before we go any further, I want to clarify our last comment from yesterday. Now, I know there are some who will misconstrue the statement that we don't live our lives according to the edicts of the law, but by what moves the heart of God, as a license to live any way you please without regard for what it means to be a Christian. To live purely, there is an outward expression, as outlined in James 1:27. But there's also a call to keep yourself unindictable before the world. I think our problem lies in the fact that we don't really have a good grasp on what it means to be a Christian. I don't believe we have a true revelation of the work that God did through Jesus to allow us the privilege of being a part of the family of God. We somehow think that we're saved by the works we do, and that is what makes us right with God. But nothing could be farther from the truth. Ephesians 2:8-9 tells us that we're saved by grace through faith, not of works, lest any man should boast. Our reality is that God, through Jesus, took our place and made us righteous in His sight. And the works we do now are an outflow of the great grace and mercy that we've received from God the Father. Now, the reason we find it so hard to do good works is because we think by doing them it'll make us a better person and more acceptable to God. And when we do the good works and still struggle with sin, we become confused as to why we still struggle with all these things when we're working to be the best we know how to be. And we become tired of doing good and not getting results. But the problem is not in the doing of good works. The problem is at the core of our understanding of the work of Christ on the cross. As we begin to receive revelation of His work on the cross, we'll begin to live the applied life. God bless you, and we'll see you tomorrow.